Yo, what up, people? Welcome back to your E3 Wet Dream, starring me, James, Corp, and Zippy Zippo. We're back for Ubisoft, and I've got some haters in the crowd with me today. Apparently, both both Alex and James here are anti-fun, anti-establishment, and you know,
No, I'm not anti Ubisoft. I just think they're like one step above Bethesda when it comes to completing their games without any glitches.
well, I mean, anyway, let's just talk about real quickly about the
You're
stuff
not
that
denying.
I mean, their games came out unfinished, but out of every single developer I've ever seen in the big AAA space, they're the only ones that actually make an effort to fucking change and fix the problems that they've had.
I will give them that. Yes.
So I think that is going to be a positive thing that's going to go forward, and they're going to do a lot more better things with that. They've
Hmm?
realized the problems that they've been faced with, and they're doing a lot of good things to change that. Plus, I'm always for other people competing with other companies in terms of quality in games and stuff like that. Anyway, let's talk about the stuff that is confirmed to show up today. We have Beyond Good and Evil 2, the second one. You might have remembered the trailer from a couple years back coming back. There is The Division 2, which is coming back. We've already seen a trailer for that, so we're probably going to see a lot more of that today. We have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is the new Assassin's Creed in the Origin series, which is set in Greek.
Yeah.
Greek, yeah, yep.
Because Odysseus.
Yes. There is probably going to be a new Splinter Cell. We're probably going to see more Skull and Bones, which is their pirate multiplayer MMO thingy that they talked about last year. They got a game called Starlink Battle for Atlas. Don't know what that is. We're probably going to see Transference again. Transference was the Elijah Wood horror VR thing that they announced last year. And we're probably going to see some more For Honor stuff. And I don't think we're going to
I
see any Rainbow Six Siege because they're pretty good about talking about that all the time. So,
I would be into VR if it wasn't such an expensive buy-in
oh yeah, that's the thing.
for me.
I'm never going to get
Like when
into
people are
or
like
understand VR.
VR, I'm like, I don't got $1,500 to drop on a VR system setup.
Mhm.
So
I think you can do it
fantastic.
cheaper than $1,500. I think.
But
Okay,
that's the thing. I count this
1450.
I count this the same that I count buying a console, right? Like there has
Yeah,
to be something that draws your sale for a console. In my opinion, the only two consoles that I have now is PlayStation 4 and the Switch. PlayStation 4, it was Bloodborne
hmm
that got me to buy it because I fucking buy anything from FromSoft because those games are always quality. And with the Switch, it was the fact
it's
that
Nintendo.
well, it's not Nintendo, but the fact that Pokemon was going to be there's going to be a
Yeah,
mainline Pokemon on an actual home console for the first time in fucking forever, which I'm super into. As an adult male, I will admit that that is strange, but that's
I
just
th-
how I go.
out of all the AAA like console companies, Nintendo's the one that's always have done right by me.
Okay, well let's jump back into Ubisoft real quick. But the
So
VR stuff that you're talking about specifically, I see that as a console purchase. So
yeah,
any sort of product that people can release that will, I guess, intentionally hype up or make sales for virtual reality, I'm all for. But it's going to take. I'm a skeptic. It's going to take me a long time to get into that. I work for a company developing third-party virtual reality technology, and I still won't buy a fucking headset. Like it's just
Well,
not for me.
surely eventually it will become cheaper and cheaper and
oh
cheaper,
yeah.
much
It's
like
just
everything.
it's just like the Blu-ray. Like
Well,
we had
yeah,
Blu-rays when DVDs came out, but
yeah.
nobody wanted to pay all that money for a Blu-ray player, so they stuck with DVD. Now everything's going to Blu-ray, and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Blu-ray is like the hottest shit." It's like we've had that thing for several decades.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there any other games you guys are interested in via
Beyond Good
Ubisoft?
and Evil 2, because I really enjoyed the first one.
Yeah. When did you play that? When was that?
Wasn't Beyond Good and Evil on the PlayStation 2. That's when I
I
played
remember
it.
playing it on the original Xbox.
Was it Xbox? It was one of those old. It was like
I remember playing it on the original Xbox. Though,
mid
but I could be wrong.
2000s.
Hang on.
I was in 5th grade, I think, when I played it. So 2005 is when I was in 5th grade. Yeah. So I remember playing it, and I thought it was.
Let's take a look here. It
good.
was PlayStation 2, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox. GameCube.
Yeah. Okay. So I played it on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Not my Xbox. my PlayStation
2003 is when it came out, which was a long time ago. So
2. Now, do you think this is going to end up being like a Duke Nukem?
no, I don't think so.
Do you think it's going to be like
There was a
quality
leak
sequel?
There was a leaked video a while back of an open world flyover with the in-game vehicle, which looked really, really polished. But I think what we're going to see is probably more trailers and maybe like a small gameplay section. I highly suspect.
I never played Good. I don't even know what Good and Evil is.
It's like one of those old platformer.
It was
action
a
type.
stealth platformer that was basically about. It was
Taking
a Deus Ex
pictures.
Mechanic. God,
Deus Ex Machina.
that's the one. Thank you.
Yep. God in the Machine.
Yep, it was basically just like, what if we are what if one person can overthrow a government? That was basically the premise of the game. And they did a pretty good job. It was basically a lady who was set in, who was like one of the only humans in a world with anthropomorphic animals. So like talking pigs, talking rhinos, just weird shit like that. And the thing they never really got into too much detail was the wide galaxy stuff, you know. And basically, I suspect that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is going to go into more detail about that. This might even be like a Mass Effect style game to a degree, because that's what they hinted at least in the first one. What do you guys think about? Did you play The Division at all?
I didn't play The Division, but I did play Black Flag, so I'm quite looking forward to this offshoot of the naval thing from Black Flag, because that's what it is, isn't it? I believe, is it not?
Yeah,
partly based on that?
they took the boating aspect of that game and they sort of just made a multiplayer thing around it.
I will say that I was talking with people who've played the Assassin's Creed games and opposed to the Assassin's Creed Origin games. I enjoyed the gameplay that I did see of Assassin's Creed Origins, and I am excited to see what they do with Odyssey.
So it's going to be more of the same. It's going to be an open world with like whatever the.
Well,
fuck
it's
that they do.
Assassin's Creed. You only have one thing you can really do with it.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
So-
The best Assassin's Creed game that was ever made was Black Flag.
Mhm.
100%. Like, not even a fucking, like, competition there. And Origins, for me, was very, very dull. I got very bored with it. Like, I bought it. I was like, yeah, let's do this. Fucking 4 hours in, I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. Like, I literally stopped playing it. It was boring as fuck.
I mean, I enjoyed Black Flag, and I really enjoyed Assassin's Creed 2 as well, because it was just so different from the first one.
That's Brotherhood, right?
No, just Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh, that was the first
Brotherhood.
That was the first
were all
Ezio one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just because it was just completely different to the repetitive mess that the first one was.
It was very iterative though, from what I remember. Like they just sort of expanded upon everything. The first one was like do the same things over and over again, and then have like a little assassination moment, and get flags. But yeah, The Division. I'm surprised that none of you have played it. It's sort of an open world shooter. When it first came out, it was pretty solid. And then they ran into a whole bunch of issues. And then they went back to the drawing board, and much like Ubisoft, modern Ubisoft, I guess, they fixed it. The Division right now is actually very, very good, and a lot of people love it. The thing is, it's like making a new one would benefit them a lot more, which is what this is. This one's going to be set in Washington, and it's going to be bigger and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah.
I'm not really big on FPSs.
It's not an FPS, it's a third-person shooter.
Oh, shooters in general. I
Sure.
think the only third-person shooter that I enjoyed was Mass Effect.
It's more MMO than shooter, though. It's more like you engage mobs and you have a class variant that you are. It just happens to be about guns, right? Like it's very much an MMO than say a Far Cry or
A Destiny.
yeah. It's more MMO than Destiny, in my opinion. But,
Do you think they're going to have their own battle royale?
they did in the original one? It was actually really good. It was about the battle royale was about collecting materials and surviving a very cold winter in New York.
A
So
few
you
of
had to
my
like
friends-
find clothing and stuff like that. And
We were discussing like ideas and what they could do for like their another like battle royale, and we were like, oh, they could do Assassin's Creed, and if they populated with like people and they could use mechanics from their own online version of
they kind of
Assassin's
did that
Creed.
already.
Right?
They kind of did that already. In one of the Assassin's Creed games, they had like a multiplayer game where it was like a world. Basically, everyone had a target that they would assassinate.
Yeah,
and
it was,
someone was assassinating you. Very much
it was
the ship.
Syndicate, I think it was, because that was the one that you had.
No,
like
the
a
one
group-
before Syndicate, they had it in.
Ooh,
It's been in loads, hasn't it? I thought.
It started in like the post
the one
Brotherhood stuff.
before Syndicate was the French Revolution one.
Yes, I think it was the one after that. Actually, I can't remember which one it was now. But it was basically a ripoff of the old game, The Ship, which was like you're on a big ship. Was it Brotherhood that had it? Okay. It was a big ship, and you had a target, and you could like go around the ship and do your needs and stuff like that, and like poop and eat and stuff, and it was cool. It had a really cool aesthetic to it.
Was that not Ubisoft as well though? The ship.
No.
Okay.
No. That was an mod turned indie game. That was not a Ubisoft joint at all. And I don't know, like I think that there could be a really cool battle royale ship mode game. I know there's a indie game that does that right now, but I think Black Flag has a pretty interesting opportunity to make a battle royale mode in that version.
You're talking about like Black Wake is the indie game.
No, not Black Wake. There's an orc versus dwarf versus human ship game that's battle royale mode. What the fuck is it called? Hang on. Steam powered. Let's take a look. Anyway, it was a ship game basically. But yeah, that could go really well in there. I don't know what Starlink is. I think that's like a freelancer style game. So we'll have to see what that's like. And probably For Honor. We'll see. Anyway, looks like they're about to start pretty soon. So
For Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Is that the Vikings versus
Samurai versus Knights.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They've done a lot to make that game a lot better, though. Much like all their other games. So.
I haven't played it since beta though, and when it was just like rock, paper, scissors or Simon Says, I was just like, okay.
No, I'm with you. I haven't played it since beta either, but a lot of people swear by it now. So, all right, here we go, boys. Let's jump in.
Okay, rating pending to M. Okay, that's a good spread.
Oh,
her mic's off. Oh no, okay, it's on. I was about to say rip. Okay. Fire the sound guy.
That's actually a pretty cool event that they got. Not as cool as Bethesda's one, but yeah.
What we have today, and I can promise you, it's more interesting than a keychain. Oh.
Wow, that was a good joke. Good joke.
Up in the balcony, are you guys ready?
That was a Assassin's Creed joke for everyone playing at home.
You guys are ready.
Let's go, players!
That's what I feel like when I heard the joke. It's like, I don't understand.
I didn't understand it.
So, Assassin's Creed Odyssey was leaked because someone took a picture of a keychain that had the logo on it.
Show in gaming. Then let's start the
So then they released
that.
Then they released a trailer for it, like a little teaser thing. Oh, yep, that's the Division. Skull and Bones.
Odyssey. Racing game, I guess.
Oh no! Please don't bring back Rabbids. No, I don't want Rabbids. Get that shit out of my get that shit out of my soup, dude.
Why do you want shit in your soup?
Rabbids is literally shit in my soup, dude.
Piss in your Cheerios?
Yeah. A poop in my coffee.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
Ubisoft.
Okay.
Spectacle, man. I want to be entertained during these things as well, so.
Yeah, but that's
I mean-
entertained and cringing.
I feel like I just... You know how you guys say that when I talk, it's like
This is just
sending
dance.
everyone on the drugs trip?
Yeah.
This is what I guess this is what you guys feel like on a daily basis, talking to me.
This is gonna be Just Dance, obviously.
Yeah. I would assume that they would make a new Just Dance because it's like one of their popular titles as well.
Just Dance Battle Royale mode.
Yeah, I could see it.
Like when you find
want-
another person, you have to dance off against them. Wow,
Well, that's basically
zoom in
what
on
it
the
would be,
belly
isn't
there.
it?
Does that mean they get sued by PUBG as well?
What
We
is
had
with
dancing beforehand, so
Like, what is this? PUBG's like, well, we're the one who cornered the market of battle royale games. It's like,
oh no. So the thing
No.
is, there's a big story there. Basically, they enlisted help from Epic to
and they went
Uh,
off and they did.
no, they have the engine, so they enlisted the help to help fix some of the problems that they had. And then Epic's just like, oh well, here's our battle royale mode, right?
What's that new one? Realm
Royale. That's Paladins, though. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It
that's
looks
high right.
just like fucking Fortnite.
Oh no, it's different. It's like a mobile version of it.
Well, no, I know. It's supposed to be like Fable Battle Royale.
To be fair though, Paladins came out well before fucking Fortnite did. So.
Yeah. Well, and then it was Paladins versus Overwatch.
Yeah, that's a good. That's more.
I know
apt
Prydor
than that.
plays Paladins a lot.
He does, yeah.
I would play Paladins, but I don't have a lot of people who play it as well.
Hey, with
And
Prylor, man.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Pylon?
Yeah, Prylor. Yeah.
Prylor. Yeah, I don't think I know who that is.
His ears are probably burning now.
Yeah. By the way,
Is he here?
say what you want about Just Dance, but this fucking this panda is like capturing my attention pretty good. So
No, he's killing it. I didn't know what this game was.
He's got the moves like Jagger, man.
Look, I was a mascot for 3 years doing this shit.
Shit.
It is so hard to fucking dance in a suit with that.
What was your
His head
mascot?
must be on a fucking harness that is around his like chest and underneath his armpits and stuff to keep it from falling or jumping off and stuff. I had elastic,
I had
keeping my head
Velcro.
on. Yeah.
October, huh? Okay.
Have you ever played them?
The wife really likes him, so
I can't do Just Dance anymore with my knee replacement. It's really hard for me to do all that cool stuff.
you see that guy? He was going off, man.
Oh, I do like this song that they're playing. I hope it is in the game.
It would be. I mean, they wouldn't show it off like this if it wasn't.
What's the game? It's I'm Just Waiting. Not the game. The song is I'm Just Waiting, I think.
That was a cool way to introduce the thing. It set a nice mood for the show.
So this is the Division, the one with the skull?
No.
Okay.
This will probably be Skull and Bones, I think.
But it was
Maybe. Actually, I don't know what this is.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no,
Well-
this might be Beyond Good and Evil.
It's space.
Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil's space, I think. Well, I mean,
It's like sci-fi. It's like dystopian sci-fi.
Yeah, but they hinted at a larger universe, I guess. So
No, they did. Yeah, but like I mean, back in 2003, you really couldn't show that much.
what is this? This has.
No, this is Beyond.
Cook, do you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Beyond. There's the pig.
Half the crew is dead drunk in my sick bay after eating your miraculous space chili.
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy and invigorating.
Captain to crew, dead monkey in the crow's
Nest, I repeat, monkey down.
El Space Chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige, bet we could use your space chili
Paige?
to clock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my circuit.
So I don't know much about Beyond Good and Evil.
Keep laughing.
Paige was the pig.
Okay.
So that's one of the helpers from the first one.
Is love.
So that means that what's her name? Is it Jade? Yeah, I think it's Jade. She's probably going to be in this too. If Paige is in this game.
Officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat. Main engines are cursed.
Paige was Jade was the
Pig.
main girl, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. Paige was the pig. Jade was the main girl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I mean, it wouldn't be a Beyond Good and Evil game without Jade.
yeah, but they haven't shown her yet at all.
yeah.
So
Get back here, Shani.
Well, we might get to see her then in this trailer.
I actually like the idea that this is like a giant galleon in space.
yeah, no. This is what I'm saying. Like they've hinted at it being a part of a huge universe and stuff like this. So it might be very much like Mass Effect.
I'd be so down. I hope that they like. There's been such a big gap between 1 and 2 that I hope that it has a nice tie-in for people just coming to the franchise.
Yeah. Oh, that
It's gonna
looked
have
like
to,
that
isn't
looked
it?
like Jade there. To be honest with you, in that broken window. So if you see green lipstick or green hair, then that's Jade, essentially.
Gods protect us.
Oh dear.
Oh shit, boys. Yo,
Giant space cockroach.
this is definitely gonna be some Mass Effect shit. Oh,
yeah,
I
there's
like
the
it.
fucking Reaper.
Oh, dude, look at that. That's some
She
Star
has
Lord
the
shit
Stars
right
Without
there.
Numbers fucking telekinetic suit that you can get. Lets you jump through space. Oh wait, no, there's Jade right there.
I don't know. I don't know. Did she have a?
Check it, check it, check it.
That might. Yeah. Okay.
There's no green lipstick.
No green lipstick though.
She's been indoctrinated. Wait, is
They're
this gonna be
they're
a
gonna
main
talk
game
about
where you
it?
play as Paige? Not Paige. Yeah, Paige. Yeah.
Thank you.
He kind of played his Page in the
Hi.
first one too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
What? Don't take my last name, motherfucker.
Senior producer.
We are so happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2, a game full of wonder, emotion,
Is it
danger, and
really
high-stakes
considered
drama.
a space opera?
Last year,
Yeah,
you all saw the
absolutely.
enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini
Okay.
leading the legendary crew of the Gada on a quest to discover the location and the mystery behind
Very Star
the
Wars,
deep space
yeah.
artifact known as Moksha.
But the Kini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
No, I definitely need to
Fans
fucking play
will
the
have
first game
recognized
again.
You
a
should, man,
ferocious
absolutely.
Young Jade.
Can you still get it?
Yeah, you can get it on Steam for $9.99.
Does it work?
And
It
Paige
should
is
be.
back
It should.
as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gada. We've got two
Just
other
'cause he's a pig doesn't
officers,
mean he can be a cook.
The holistic
He was a cook in the
chief
first one.
medic,
Yeah, I
and
know.
Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role.
Someone needs to
in our
shave that
prequel.
fucking pig though. God damn.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone.
Wait,
for
so
making it
did
happen.
they just say that you're going to be able to jump between like several different characters?
I didn't catch that.
Thank you for them.
Like Paige, the engineer.
They were just big characters, right?
I know they have major roles, but I would assume. Like, who do you play though? Is the thing.
Let's find out.
This year's E3, we will be showcasing a new behind closed doors demo, offering a first look.
Is this the one that DJ Wheat's been banging on about for years and years and years?
Who fucking knows? I don't listen to that guy anymore.
Let's take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay footage.
Okay, here we
Gameplay. Okay. I bet we play as the black captain lady. They kind of hinted at that.
The one that fucking jumped out of the cruiser.
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops.
It kind of reminds me
but it's also a darker
bit of
rife with
Jack and
dirty
Daxter.
bars and dangerous back alleys.
I'm getting more Fifth Element vibes from it.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a Fifth Element vibe from it. Yeah.
I think they released Beyond Good and Evil around the same time as Jack and Daxter. To kind of go up with it.
2003, man.
At massively different scales. And all of this
seamlessly. What you will be seeing at E3 this year is only
So it's going to be like
a very
GTA
small part
5
of
then, where you
much
can
larger
just
open
switch
universe
between
we are
characters.
creating.
No idea.
A universe we are
Yeah,
also
Jack and
building with our fans.
Daxter 2 came out 2003.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2, we want our community
Why
to
didn't they zoom in on the
participate
fucking
in a way that's
camera,
never been
but
done
on the
before
film?
through the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil.
Bitch, you gonna pay me?
And there is literally a
Probably
universe
not.
of ways for artists to express themselves.
I'll pay you an exposure.
Design frescoes, murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
To do this, we have partnered with a company at the forefront of community collaboration, Hit Record. And here, to tell us more, is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Wait, really? What the fuck, man? Why?
Did he just chest hug them?
Yeah.
With a lapel mic? That's gonna sound so bad.
This guy's an actor, by the way. Like, what was he in?
Is he? He's in loads. Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, he was the kid from Third Rock from the Sun.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
What was the one about the pornography?
I can't remember. But
ScarJo?
Oh god, he was in G.I. Joe, wasn't he? Rise of Cobra.
All right, hang on. I want to hear what he has to say about this shit because that's literally just taking content.
Other like creative platforms that you can find on the internet, because the point of Hit Record, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. So, like when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just going to be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick one or two of them and we put them in the game. We're going to be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are live. As of like now, someone's at my office pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so
did
come
it
to our
freeze for you
site,
guys?
check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org, and that's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
What's he got to do with the project? I don't really understand.
He's like the founder or some shit.
And he's a musician as well as being an actor. Yeah.
I didn't know he was a musician.
I really don't appreciate that they're literally asking people to submit shit. Like, there's got to be some sort of weird catch here.
The approach to community collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy.
It's just like mod support, really.
Well, no, they're literally asking them to make like ads and music and radio and shit like that.
We will be showcasing some of this content out our very
If you're really into the game, you'll do it, regardless if they pay you or not.
Yeah, see, that's called taking advantage of people who enjoy your content. I don't know. Not a big fan of that shit. It's kind of scummy.
They left their mics on there as they walked out going, we nailed it, we nailed it. That's brilliant.
Oh, they're doing Rainbow Six Siege stuff. Okay. That's a lot more operators than they have in the game.
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community that inspires us and drives us every single
If you keep throwing your hands like that, I'm just going to get really annoyed.
Been so inspired
Write him an angry letter.
seeing all of the
I'm
millions
going to
of
write
people
him.
playing
Can
our
you
game
stop
every single
moving
day,
your hands
over the past
in that
2.5
fashion?
years. We've actually absolutely
It's really
loved
distracting.
seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to
I'm gonna
announce
start
today
keeping account.
that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million
Okay, I'm up to
players.
20 right now.
35 million? How many active players, though?
Yes. Thank you. I wish I could hug every single one of you.
Stop
but I don't know if
appropriating
my arms are
Italian
big enough to
culture.
hug every single one of you. That would take a long time as well. As you can see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi.
Bring
Actually,
Australian
this image
operators, come on.
represents 10 seasons, 40 operators, and 19 maps. That is all.
There's
free
definitely more
in
than
game.
40 people there.
And if you want to get to know all of these
See, they got,
guys
yeah, they've
a little
repeated
bit
some of
better,
the dudes.
you can play Operation Parabellum, which is playable right now. And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific
what
time.
you doing?
The world's biggest esport teams.
I will
be
I will
competing
walk
for
my
6
ass
months
all the way
on
to
intense
Poland
Rainbow
and bust
Six
your
action.
wrists.
And that's just one of the many
Nah.
ways to enjoy
But you see what I'm saying?
competitions
Like,
for Rainbow
it's
Six.
taken away from his
Sixth major is
presentation
just around the
to
corner,
do
will be
this.
hosted in Paris this August.
Guy doesn't have deep
Our
enough
Pro League
pockets,
finals
man.
will then take us to Brazil in November.
They're doing some really good stuff. I
Yeah,
really like the
Brazil. And then the
I really
sixth
like watching the
Invitational will
esports
once
of this
again
game.
be
Like
the
it's fucking
pinnacle of
actually
Rainbow
really good to
Six.
watch.
Taking
His nerves
place
are on
in
fire. You can
Montreal
tell
in
because
February
he's
2019.
shifting his weight back and forth and moving around like that. He's not planning his
So,
feet. He's not
whether
sure.
You're a player or just a fan of
He's
esports,
probably not used to this
there
sort of
really is no
thing,
better
maybe.
time to get into Rainbow Six esports.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And with the
pay
growth
somebody
of
to
the
who
game,
can
the
speak
community,
to
No,
an
they
audience.
did that last year, and that was where the
Take
cringe came from,
a
man.
moment to
Really?
reflect on some of our most influential players.
Aisha
Today, I'm
Taylor.
excited to unveil
That's
a
where
sneak
the-
peek at
it
an
used to
upcoming
have.
documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level.
And they
Without
actually
further
had
ado,
sex
here's the
with
first
the
look
game.
at another mindset.
There's probably people out there that do that.
And there's a guy that fucks a car, I think. So.
There's quite a few people that fuck cars.
Somebody married a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Happened to me, only because
Why are they?
it brought Siege to me.
Okay.
I've been doing this for what? Since year one, season one, right? And I failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back.
He sounds English.
Yeah, because that's the English team.
Eu recebi sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, riso de umas pessoas que eu nunca vi na minha vida, que eram torcedores da BD.
Acho que você tem que realmente botar toda a sua emoção dentro do jogo.
Problem with this subtitle bollocks is the subtitles is blocking the subtitles.
The closed captioning.
Oh, you can turn that off, James.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yep, just hit CC.
Down the bottom.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bish? So, yeah, the esports for Siege is actually fucking phenomenal. I enjoy watching it, honestly.
I enjoy watching Siege. I don't like playing Siege.
I've not played it.
Siege is really fun. I enjoy it. What have we got now? Some driving game? Need for Speed? What?
Twisted Metal.
On little
Sony title.
Pody.
Is it the Crew? Is that their game? The Crew?
Yeah, no, the Crew. Yeah, you're probably right there. Who is
You have
this?
to drive up.
Oh no,
You have to
it's Trials. It's Trials.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm some dude.
I rode my bike like 40 feet down an alley.
You know, I had to get a license for that, so.
I mean, at least you could have done was oh. That was obviously scripted.
Well, what did he trip over? I mean,
his
feet.
fucking ego. Well, at least it's not as bad as Quake Daddy. I love the idea that he actually hurt himself, trying to like pretend to hurt himself.
Trials is all about crashing with style
Jesus
and getting
Christ,
up
you
again.
got some fucking
Hello,
chest hair, my man.
I'm Antti Ilvasoo, creative director of Trials and also Prime Minister of Finland.
For real?
Now I'm
Holy
pleased
shit.
to announce that Trials is back and it's bigger than ever.
I don't think he's the actual fucking Prime Minister.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
I love that that was his second thing that he mentioned. He's like, by the way, I'm the Prime Minister of Finland. Multiplayer trials? They had that
Oh
before.
no, he's not.
Oh. Okay. Trials is pretty fun. I don't know if you guys ever played it before.
Is it just like super extreme BMX?
No, it's like literally try not to fucking kill yourself, the motorbike racing game.
yeah, just got to remember that, like, for the past fucking 8 years, I've been pretty much poor as fuck. So I haven't really. I've had to pick and choose what games I'm going for. But yeah, I've never played this at all.
I played the original one when it came out like years and years ago. I haven't touched a new one for a while though.
It kind of just reminds me of Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
No, it's all side scrolling though, so like,
oh god, that would get me so, like, side scrolling is alright on certain games, but with games like this, I would really want to be behind the driver.
I mean, it makes like you get control over both wheels, sort of thing. So it's actually a pretty cool game. Like,
I don't think you have to do any steering. I think you're just driving along.
it's speed and it's rotation basically. So that's the only things you have control over, and brakes and shit.
Sorry about that. Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere.
Unless no one plays
But
the game.
competition is nothing without the players.
It's
And
like
our
one
community
really
has
dark
always
spot
been
of his chest hair. It's kind of like annoying me.
Might be a mole.
That's the lapel mic.
In his chest
To
hair.
explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
Professor Bat Shady?
I mean, that's a cool alias, I guess.
You made a mess. Well, thank you, Auntie, and
No
hello,
shit.
everyone. See, OTHD down the front. I see you. I became a fan of Trials because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult. But I soon realized
It's the
that
Dark
a number
Souls
players
of motorcycle
struggle
games.
with the harder levels. So in 2013,
Battle Royale motorcycle
I
game.
created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing. Now,
So that someone's going to make a video of him going.
Ubisoft star players,
Just
I want
constantly,
you
I
guys to make
bet
some
you.
big noise right now.
Yeah,
You're
we're
gonna do it, aren't you?
developers. Yeah, we're developers.
All right. Well, 5 years ago, I was a star player.
Come on,
just
Pupper,
like
you
them.
want to watch some
But when
E3?
Red Links
Come on up.
began work when
Let's watch
Trials
this
Rising, they
weird
approached
motorcycle
me
game.
to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me. But I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members, known as the
20?
Trials Elite, up there, have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years.
It sounds like the guy just had a really
Whether they
good
were track
sandwich
builders,
backstage, and he's
streamers,
just still
or
like
speedrunners,
eating it, kind of.
Each brought something special
know?
to help shape this game.
Oh,
Now,
are you,
if you want to get involved,
you're talking about him
register
smacking
online
his
at
tongue.
Yeah, he's just like,
trialsgame.com
oh
for a
god, that was
fun
such a good sandwich. I want to eat it
later this year.
again.
I mean, that's
It might be
something you can't
nerves.
help.
It might well. He might just have a really dry mouth because he's just absolutely petrified of coming out on there.
I think people are going to want to know the
That's
release
why
date.
I tell people, like, if you're going to go out on stage and you think you're going to get dry mouth, bring a water bottle. Nobody's going to fucking say anything about you drinking water on stage.
You know, it's kind of interesting. I would love to know how successful this game is for them, because Like, they keep reiterating on the game, and it's not like a game that can, like, exactly have, like, iterations
It's
on
like-
them, you know?
I don't think it's a full price release game though, is it? I think it's
No,
sort of
it's
a
like
technically
$20
budget.
or something.
Yeah.
What's what was that one Flash game where you controlled the runner, but each key controlled a different
Quip?
part of him? That's what. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
It's got a lot more control than that. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Parkour with bikes.
Basically, this is what that is. Like, it's actually a very difficult game, all things considered. Like the timing.
Oh, I bet.
and
Like
stuff.
I wouldn't be able to do any of that. My
In real life,
reaction time is
I could
so
do it in real
slow.
life. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I can't. I can't. In real life. I can do that. The one where he just flies off.
What,
into
the one where he
sky.
dies?
Yeah, I can do that.
There's actually a mechanic in the game for bailing on your bike, because if your body passes the finish line, then it's counted as completing the level. So.
I can do that one too. That one as well.
I'd pile it before I get to the end. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd stop.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And one of the things that they've really had in this game is like creating your own levels and stuff. They've been pretty good about that stuff.
Okay, no, that I can see that. I think that's what like Mario Maker was really successful about too, making your own Mario levels. Close beta, register now. Okay, I guess
It'll
that's
go.
what
It'll
I'm
go
doing.
really well on the Switch for sure. Absolutely. Like, Switch is like doing bonkers. All right, this is the Division here. So. I swear to God, like every single
Oh my God.
stage thing has the same uniform, the same outfit.
My name
Either tuck in your shirt
is
or
Julian
open up that
Garrity,
jacket,
and
my
I'm the
dude.
creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
You will see his lapel mic on his chest over there.
Yeah, but it's like
On Black Friday,
He hasn't even got a
a
lapel, it's in his
strain
beard.
of the smallpox
Yeah.
virus was released on dollar bills in New York City.
Dollar bills, you know.
The infection and chaos spread across the nation. 7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America
Tight denim
is
jackets.
tearing
yeah.
itself apart.
yeah, the tight denim jacket is
Washington,
really
D.C.
like
is at the
distracting.
heart of this battle.
You
Under
should have seen the
constant
fucking Bethesda one, man.
Threat from dangerous
I'm
factions.
kinda glad I did.
Sorry, the Microsoft one, not the
are
Bethesda
trying
one.
to rebuild.
Oh,
I think he's
In their
wearing
survival
sweatpants as well.
Lies the seed.
You gotta be comfy,
for the
dude.
Rebirth.
no, I think he's
of
wearing
society.
jogging pants.
That's sweatpants, yeah. Oh, are they gonna have like actual like weather mechanics in this game? I hope they do. Because the snow was really good in the first one.
This guy's a fashion disaster. Yeah, fucking shirt untucked, denim jacket, tight around the chest, baggy fucking pants. Come on, man. Choose a style, stick with it.
Oh, does this mean we're actually gonna get ponytail physics in the second game? I hope so.
You have to play children and they're murdering each other.
Well, are we gonna get fake
gamers?
gamers? Yeah, I hope so. I love fake gamers, man. Fake gamers are my fucking favorite thing. Hey, how'd your day go, Janet? Oh, you know, good. I just want to play some games.
So the Division takes place in a post-apocalyptic.
So basically, it's a Tom Clancy game.
Okay.
So
Alright,
the
I
idea
like
is
Tom
that
Clancy.
you know, they spread like a pox on American money, and basically everyone got completely fucked up. It screwed the economy and all that sort of stuff, and made a post-apocalyptic world. And holy shit. Wow, that's a skinny fucking horse, yo. Yeah. Man-made virus, all that sort of stuff, and that there's these civilians in plain clothing that are like trained and then let out to be like agents that sort of are turned on to like fix massive global scale problems. And they're called the Division agents, and you just play as a Division agent with the authority over national security and all that sort of shit to do whatever you want. It's cool. I really like the premise of it.
Was that a Christmas tree?
Yep. It's a Christmas game as well. Happened on Black Friday. That's when they spread the virus. So.
That's actually the best place to do it when all the money's being transferred.
I mean, it's a Tom Clancy game, so at least the premise is sort of sound for the most part.
Tom Clancy is a wonderful author.
Oh,
Like, have you read his books?
I've read a couple of his books, Jack Dawson and stuff like that.
I haven't played a Tom Clancy game in so long.
Siege is a Tom Clancy game as well.
Keep moving.
Yeah, what was the old PS2 Rainbow Six? I think it was.
Was this based on a book then?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I don't think it's based directly off of the book. I think it's like
No, it is.
kind of
There's
like
a
World War Z,
No.
like the movie World War Z.
There's no
where it's
zombies
like
or
a
nothing
story.
like that. But, yeah.
Well, no, like one of the things that people were like, World War Z was like everyone
Did
was
that
up in
little
arms.
girl just make the best fucking paper airplane ever?
It's a Tom Clancy game, man. Of course she did. She's an aerodynamic physicist, whatever the fuck they call him. He'll read it and he'll say like,
Help
"I want
me.
a pony."
Oh, killed it.
Help! Nailed it.
What does it mean?
I don't think Tom Clancy had anything to do with it.
No,
It's just-
I mean
yeah, it's just like Madden.
No, the idea was based on like a short story or something like that he had. I don't know. I'm gonna play this game for sure.
If I only could read, what is flap?
You
Me?
are the last line of defense. for
I
those
want to play the
civilians
girl that can make the best
and for the
fucking paper airplane
Yeah.
in existence.
If you
That can
fail,
glide for miles.
Damn, James.
will be written by tyrants. If you
In
succeed,
reality, it was only like a couple hundred
history
feet, and he just
will
watched this
remember the
little
just-
girl get murdered.
heroes who
You just go
fought
straight.
to save
Yes.
a
Hang on,
dying
I haven't got any
nation.
paper to make a paper airplane.
This setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives of civilians.
Okay.
In the Division 2, Washington, D.C. must
Capital
prepare
Wasteland.
for the greatest threat it has ever encountered. To face
There are no fake
it,
gamers.
you
I
and
think
your
we should just
fellow
play the
agents
fake
will
gamers.
need to bring your equipment
Do it.
and tactical
I don't know how to play
abilities
fake gamer.
to the next level.
I'll
pretend-
point it out when it happens because
Once
it will.
agents
They did
reach
it
the
already.
end of the
So.
main campaign,
Okay.
it's time to select a new
I know when they do
progression
fake
path
gamers.
by
Ooh.
picking a specialization.
Okay.
It starts with the choice
I'd
of
play
a signature
Demolition.
weapon,
Let's do it.
powerful and unique weapons that complement the rest of your equipment.
Interesting.
As you progress with your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills.
Okay.
Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further.
So what are they going to just take an array of
Speaking
your
of
skill,
teamwork,
and then at a certain point just
I'm
give you
excited to
a
announce
skill tailored
that
to
for
your
the first
playstyle?
time,
I think
8
you probably
players
pick.
will be able to partner
Yeah,
up
probably.
8 players?
the
Fuck.
ultimate
Okay.
endgame challenge.
Horde mode.
Raids are coming to the Division 2.
Hey, okay. All
What
right.
does raids mean? What does that mean?
What raids?
MMO term for like players versus environment, basically.
We learned a lot. We learned a lot from working on the first game.
Hell
With
yeah,
the
you did.
Division 2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates.
Perfect. Give me a roadmap
Today,
from right now.
we're ready to outline our plans for year 1.
Okay.
We will be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Each
the
one
full game.
will
You
bring
give us the bun,
new
the
story,
meat, and
new areas to
that's about
explore,
it. This
and
is
new activities.
everything else we want?
And
Okay.
the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free.
Oh, never
for
mind.
everyone.
Alex,
about to
here's your words. Would you like to consume them?
Yeah, I would like to eat them.
Would you like it in a
Oh,
burger?
Yeah, I'd like it in a burger.
Where's my Division team?
Yo,
Alright,
where
he's
my
on
where
me.
my homies at?
Stay
I
tuned
enjoy
after the
companies who
Ubisoft
make games like
conference
this
for
with
an
DLC like
exclusive
that. Like
30-minute
that's why I like
deep
CD
dive
Projekt Red.
into our playable E3 demo during our post-show. As you can see,
Okay.
they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing
Oh.
right after the conference is done.
Are they going to show it on the Twitch channel? Probably not.
Until then, remember, this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in you, agents of the Division.
Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
pretty pumped for that. I'm pumped for that.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I like the
Okay.
first one. The first one was good, but they had it behind like a special edition paywall thing. So
Oh.
Battlefield 5 is doing this as well. Now this is Ubisoft is doing this with the Division.
I'm pumped enough that I might deal with Uplay.
No, honestly, you can still download it through Steam. You just have to
Yeah, but you
launch.
still got to go through.
The activation still goes through Uplay, whatever. But
yeah.
Yeah, but
Is it PvP or is it?
It's
or is it-
PvP, PvP, PvE, and a mix of the two.
Can you
March
kill other
15th?
players?
Yeah, you can. In
Yeah.
certain zones. So basically, in the first
I
one,
would
they
just do
had
for
like
that
a.
shit.
In the first one, they had like a.
Oh no, it's your favourite.
Rabbits. Fucking rabbits, man. So I'll probably watch that after this, by the sounds of things, because the PC gaming show starts. Oh no, at 12. So we might not have enough time. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Oh, they're bringing out a drum kit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this going to be a rhythm game?
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares,
What?
lead producer.
Zippy
And it's an honor
I'm sorry,
to
sir.
be
You mumbled?
back here 1 year after we announced for the first time and released
Oh,
the
Xavier
game. It was incredible.
Manzanares.
Okay, so they're going to do another Mario
As a team, I
crossover
just
rabbit
wanted
thing.
to thank all of you for the support and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you.
In exchange, here is a woman-only scat band.
So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure and with a brand new hero as well, one that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the Donkey Kong adventure, and what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, our
Oh, okay.
composer,
Grant Kirkhope.
and the
Okay.
band Critical Hits.
He's
So
the guy that
please
made the original
enjoy.
Donkey Kong soundtrack, so. Plus, he's fucking hilarious too, so, like. Alright, make a joke. Come on, man. Make a joke. He did Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack as well.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely. He's so funny.
He is really
Like,
funny. He's a
Have
funny
you
man.
heard or seen the Game Grumps, like Banjo-Kazooie episode where he was a guest star? So fucking funny.
No, I haven't seen that. No.
And I enjoyed Banjo-Kazooie. Oh.
Oh god. Can we just fucking leave rabbits out of everything, please?
I like the callback to the original Donkey Kong.
selfie stick. Okay, that's pretty funny. Shark rabbits? Why is she standing like that? So this is just more Mario Rabbids, huh? Okay. That was very much. It was like an XCOM game. It was kind of like it was like a XCOM Lite, but with Mario characters. Yeah.
Do you think she's a? Oh, I don't know. She might be.
She's really into it. That's all we know. Oh, the 4 chords that I play. Is that old Rabbit supposed to be like a Cranky Kong like ripoff or something like that?
Yeah, he is. Kirk is really good at like taking the musical score and tying it into elements of the game. We've seen him do it with Banjo-Kazooie, where it's the same tune but different with each world you go to.
They're tying in that fucking bongo drum fucking game they made. God damn it. Wow, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle of Donkey Kong Adventure is what it's called.
That is one giant fucking title.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ. So
I thought the presentation was nice.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything new yet, which is nothing that hasn't already been announced previously. So I hope they bring out something new. That'd be nice.
I assume it's going to be on Switch, which I don't own.
Outside of this, obviously, but you know, I think there's maybe like a handful of soy boys that really want this game.
Soy boys?
We might not. Yeah, but we might not be the target demographic for
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's
Oh,
more. It
Bones?
looks more like big, like kids game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this piracy is dead. Wait, what is this? Is this like the single player version of this game? I hope so.
It was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell.
Fuck yes, give me the Black
They were
Flag
killing us
version
off,
of this game.
burning our
Black
seas
Sails,
from
sorry.
shore to shore.
This looks sick.
We thought there was no way the Empire could win this game. As fate would have it, the tide turned in our favor again.
Alright, Russell Crowe.
A new wind was at our backs.
That's not
blowing
Russell
us
Crowe.
straight
I know.
to heaven.
It sounds like the guy from Peaky Blinders who plays Alfred.
In our new Eden, there was
I was
only
making a
one
Captain and
rule.
Commander joke, that's okay.
First come, first serve.
That's all right. We forgive you.
It was dog eat dog.
This looks fun.
But the gameplay of this game is very different from what they showed here.
Of our own new worlds.
I hope they make it more like this though. This is what I want. This is all I want, man.
Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more.
Oof.
We were alone at top of the food chain.
Man, they got some wide fucking sails. Holy shit.
I guess that's a super fast ship.
Yeah. I mean, they've already shown gameplay of this. They've shown the multiplayer. I hope there's a single player. I'm definitely.
Is this Sea of Thieves too?
No, this is Skull and Bones.
Dog eat dog world.
I don't know.
We
This
were
might.
wolves.
This might be a competitor for Sea of Thieves.
Hunting packs.
It's a multiplayer team deathmatch game though, so it's not. It's not what you think.
It's not like Sea of Thieves. It's not like, oh, let's go on quests. But Sea of Thieves is more like
Skull and Bones,
deathmatch,
there are
just
soulless
with quests.
empires. There are greedy trading companies.
Just give me single
and of
player,
course,
please. That's
ruthless pirate games sailing the seas. But there are no heroes. Hello, my name is Justin Farron, creative director at Ubisoft Singapore. And for the past year, my team and I have been
Singapore.
anxiously awaiting this moment to invite you, our fans, to join the hunt here at E3 2018. Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire is crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world, where merchant ships carry cargo worth over $10 billion a year. And you're gonna steal every last fucking coin.
Hell yeah, he said the F word.
First, you need a target. You pick up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India.
Fat
That
diamonds.
treasure will help you claw your way to the top, to become the pirate that no empire can take down. Second, you must know your hunting ground. Our reactive and evolving world is reflected in what we call fortunes, presented to you by Taljeed, the fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes.
Wait,
in
is this
factions,
actually the single
weather,
player part
and
of
the
this
trade
game?
routes themselves.
I don't. Is there a single part?
I don't think so.
Today,
They didn't show it
Taljeed
last time.
reveals favorable wins. That means more merchants to rob, but also more competition.
This is Sea of Thieves.
And now I'm proud to share with you
But with
the
like
essence of
NPCs
Skull
that you
and
can blow
Bones,
up and take
a
their
shared
shit.
world
No, it's
where every player encounter
multiplayer
matters. Will you fight
fighting.
or will you ally?
It's like it's
this
weird.
is what we call the hunting grounds. All right, pirates, let's head to the hideout and have a great E3.
What the fuck just happened?
Your hunt for the
It was a
starts
brief.
here, in your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands.
All right, gameplay? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to come into gameplay.
This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your shipyard,
Black
you choose the
Horn?
Black Horn for the upcoming battle. The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch.
So, what's it gonna be?
Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead.
Okay.
Demi cannons are slow loading, but
So
deadly
it's
at
Sea
short
of
range.
Thieves with actual
Rockets
stats
are blazing
with their,
fast and deal powerful damage from every
stuff.
angle.
It's more like
Not just
Black Flag
cosmetics.
than anything.
With everything loaded, let's head out. The winds are strong and the day is clear. That means more merchants to rob, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score.
Oh, god damn it.
According to your intel, the convoy is sailing past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds.
There she is, with our loot!
That fort is
With our
too strong
loot.
to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away.
Wreck sighted, Captain!
You could seriously cut your hand on that fucking.
Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirate's
Not very
arsenal.
practical.
Let's fool these blackguards!
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you try to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see through our guys.
No shit.
Portuguese merchant and escort!
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. Plot the optimal course for an intercept. Rigging your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard.
Captain, there she is!
I'm so down for this.
I mean, it looks great.
How many people can you have on the ship?
Exploded.
Here's the thing, though. It's gonna be multiplayer. Like, it's. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like, put this in like an open sandbox for me, and let me just drive around and like do what I need to do. You know.
Oof. They're wasting cannon shots. They're not shooting below the water line.
Hey man, don't tell me how to video game.
Well, it would be more effective to shoot below the water line so the hull fills up with water.
They want to take the chest, though. The legendary chest. Didn't you see it?
Yeah. I wanted that loot. That's a lot of sails.
Warship sighted! Portuguese frigate ahoy!
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship. At the helm is a Commodore. Too tough.
Better call your friends in.
The water doesn't look as good as Sea of Thieves.
Lose your loot.
Yeah. I'll agree.
You need help.
Sea of Thieves has really nice water physics.
That one's with us!
Hey Bob, made it just in time.
4 against 1 should even the odds.
Yeah, sorry, I was at work.
Sorry, my kid was screaming in the background. I had to put him to bed. But what's up? You need to take
on
on
this noob.
Your side forms a tight squadron using a coordinated battle plan.
Hey, what's your Ubisoft account again? I haven't added you as a friend yet. I joined off Jessica.
The first ship goes down, breaking your formation.
Oh shit, my Tostino's pizza rolls are done. Okay, be right back, guys.
God, now I want to eat a pizza, you fucking piece of shit.
Wow.
No, I do too. Chat, send us pizza.
See, that's how real my fake gamer was, that Alex actually thought I wanted a pizza.
The Commodore turns his cannons
I just want pizza.
You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow. Your allies maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits.
Without limits? What the fuck?
The Jaeger slips into position with its
Can you
powerful
like
cannon.
blow off
Its special ability
masts on
delivers
this
8 shots of a
ship,
single
or is it just
increasing the
fire
odds.
at that
I don't
thing?
know. I've not
Yeah,
seen
it
a mass.
looks like you can wreck the mast and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like you can send grape shot into the sails and cut the sails.
The Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer.
Like that's the one thing that I liked about Blackwake. You could fire a bar out of the cannon and take out somebody's mast, and they would stop dead in the water.
But what about my customizations, man?
Ooh.
Oof. Got him.
EVE Online, but pirates.
Yo.
Is one.
Elite Dangerous, but pirates.
Don't fucking say
No.
that shit. I'll play that game.
Elite Dangerous with pirates? Oh, you lost your ship. Take another month to grind it out.
Honor among thieves.
You can play this in VR and you get actual seasick.
Sea of Thieves in VR. God, don't give Microsoft ideas.
And now you can play with Kinect.
I don't think they use Kinect anymore.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulty? Oh, okay. They're pausing for effect. This must
Wait,
be really
there's two
good.
colors here. What does this mean? Is this like...
Oh shit, it's a glitch.
Wait, is this gonna be like...
And that
oh no,
was
this is
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, this is the transference game I was talking about.
We're completely safe.
This is transference, yeah.
Oh, hi, Elijah Wood.
I did tell you he was gonna be here, man, and you're like...
Hello everyone, my name is Elijah Wood, co-founder of SpectreVision. Though we're known for our
What is
film
it with
content, we're also
actors making
avid
video
gamers,
games
and the
now?
opportunity to partner with
What says an
Ubisoft
actor
was
can't
something we had to
make
be a part
video
of.
games?
And my name
All about
is
the money.
Bomashi, game director on Transference.
When I think of Elijah Wood, all I can think about is a
Together,
man dressed in a dog
We
suit
combine
humping
the
his leg.
storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games, enabling us to create this unique, Deeply immersive
Skull and Bones, sign up for the beta? Fuck yeah, I will.
Have you
I
ever
signed up for a
dreamed
beta
of
already.
entering
Where's
someone
my
else's
beta key? I signed up last year.
Exploring their darkest thoughts and most intimate secrets?
I'm going to sign up for it right now.
With
And
Transference, we're bringing
it's.
With
I'll get
Transference,
my
we're
key
bringing a
first. Watch.
first-person exploration game into a chilling new dimension.
Virtual reality.
To escape, you must go hands-on to search for clues, solve puzzles while shifting between the perspectives
Uh-oh,
of each
Ubisoft
family
went down.
member, and attempt to piece together the mystery.
This fall, in VR and on traditional platforms,
Okay, traditional,
we welcome
good.
you to uncover the
He
secrets
isn't
hiding
shitting
in
in
this
his own
mind-bending
bed.
psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down
Yeah,
the
I watch
controller.
Wilfred, Elijah Wood. I have haunting memories.
What's going on?
Under everyone's seat, there is a poop bucket that you
Where's
can poop
Mom?
into when you're scared.
You're gonna sit here real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
So I go to the Skull and Bones beta sign up, and it's just a black window.
Are you comfortable?
I feel like they just
This
crashed.
rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh? And all you have to do is just
chase the child.
Just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do. I've been a lousy father, huh? I'm unable.
What was that one game called Quantum Break?
Quantum Break, yeah.
Was that Ubisoft as well?
That's
No,
gone,
I don't think so.
That had a good. That had
is gonna
a
change.
kind of cool gameplay where it's a game and a show.
We're all gonna be together. All of our hard work. Reverse the process. All of our sacrifices. That's my gift to you. To us.
Help me! Help me! Please! Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son.
This is going to basically be Stone
I love you
isn't it?
with all of my heart.
Yeah, this is basically sounds like Soma. What else we got? Starlink? Assassin's Creed?
I have waited so
Ooh.
long.
Starlink, yeah. Here we go.
We will sacrifice the world of Atlas
Yep.
to the harvest.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Is this like an MMO?
This is like a game where you like get like little you know Spyro where it has like little it's like you put together like a 3D model and then you put it on like a pedestal and it like builds your ship and you can like slap pieces on while you're in the ship and it changes
The
your
Legion is
loadout.
growing.
and stuff.
There aren't enough of us. We need to find help from every planet in Atlas.
So expensive DLC then, yeah?
It's aimed at children and Lego sort of people and stuff like that. So.
The more of us there are, the stronger each of us
Looks
is.
good though.
Exactly.
Looks like a fucking Saturday morning cartoon.
You must feed my legion.
See? Yeah. You kind of like slap on like different parts of the 3D model and stuff.
Yeah. Gimmicky.
Grax isn't going
You
to
put on the
stop
control.
until we end this.
Fucking Skylanders sold.
They sold so much because, I mean, you target kids with toys and you could take said toy, put it on, and play video game. Yeah, it sold a lot. You just basically fulfilled every kid's dream.
You put it on the fucking controller though. That's a little strange. At least they're not selling like shitloads of peripherals. So.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Laurent Melville, Creative Director on Starlink Battle for Atlas. Last year, revealed our modular starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge. This year, we're excited to show you what the depth of the open world that we've built and put the game directly into your hands. we're going to take you on a journey 400 light years away from Earth to the Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets, meet fascinating local factions, and forge your alliance.
My
Upgrade
lions?
your pilots, starships, and gear, and unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission will not be easy. Atlas is a dangerous place,
come home.
and our heroes will need all the help they can get.
By buying our special kid-friendly packages, you too can save the universe.
How kid-friendly is it though? What are the prices?
It's probably like $15 for like
Could
a
use a
thing.
little help here.
Yeah, $15 for the toy, but the
Can you hear me?
system's probably going to be like 70.
I imagine what it is like you get the base one, comes with a ship, and then there's like ship packs that have like different attachments, right? That's what I imagine it is. Skylanders
But
had
like
like Skylanders had those like closed boxes things.
Star Fox White?
Wow.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
They have They're just gonna do tie-in sequels and stuff like that? Okay.
What the fuck? Wait.
Come on, do a barrel
Oh,
roll.
he did it! He did it! He did the barrel roll!
Nice. Fuck me, I wasn't gonna buy it. Oof. I love this 3D tech that they have going on in these things now.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
This guy must make so much money.
Oh.
Did it go down for you guys?
Yeah.
I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game. And Star Fox.
I better be allowed to play Slippy. Yeah, I wouldn't play Slippy as well.
I've ever played, and I'll never forget that.
Wasn't the Star Fox called something else in the UK?
A dream come true.
I don't know. That would be something you would know.
I didn't. I wasn't
Just
in
Star
a,
Fox
I,
for here.
I wasn't a Nintendo kid.
We can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch. I would like to give a special thanks to a dear friend.
How about the
with-
Star Fox
with us in the
Adventures?
audience today.
So
Ladies and
it's kind of
gentlemen,
interesting because they had the Mario Rabbids thing, and that went so well that they must have just kept doing these sort of tie-in things.
There
I
he is.
imagine, yeah. So it's like, I'm making so much money to be here right now. I'm happy as fuck. That's a, that's a genuine smile right
who
there.
owns who? Does Nintendo own Ubisoft, or are they just partnering up?
Well, no, it's weird. They described this last time with the Mario Rabbids thing that they didn't want to do anything unless it was like innovative and supported the. Oh, cool! They have like little figurines you can put in there too.
Okay.
Super. So thank you very much.
He said French words. That's adorable.
Actually, a vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them.
Is he gonna play as Star Fox?
Yeah.
Okay, this game is going to make so much money.
Yeah, of course it is. Just from that alone, right there, they're gonna make a fuckload of money. He just throws it off stage.
Yeah, no, this game is going to make so much money because we haven't had a proper Star Fox game.
So let me just clarify a couple of things.
It was called Lilac Wars in Europe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well that was the Lilac system.
So they didn't buy the license. Basically, they worked with Nintendo and they came up with a prototype for them to collaborate together. And they had to Nintendo approved of it, and they made so much money together that they must have just kept going and making other connections like this. So that's kind of cool. I really think.
Thank you.
See, this is what I mean. Like Ubisoft is doing some great shit these days, man. Like, I would never buy that shit, but I know it's gonna fucking make money.
Check out starlinggame.com to pre-order the game right after the conference. Thank you so much for being here today, and have a great E3.
What else we got?
Odyssey. This is Odyssey.
This is the thing I'm least interested in looking at, though, honestly. Or, unless they completely change the... No, this is For Honor. This is For Honor.
Is it?
Yeah. I couldn't remember the title. It's the... Yeah.
Who sent him out looking like this?
They didn't have any clothes that fit him, man.
Streamers, cosplayers, artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players, you are For Honor. Indeed. Hello, I'm Roman Campos.
The concept was really cool, though.
The concept was. The execution was not.
Dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing.
Oh, they did dedicated service?
We would not
Interesting.
be here
Okay.
without your passion and commitment.
It was like a super laggy experience.
You've helped
That's
us
what
enrich
why was
the
this a big
experience.
problem.
Thank you.
It's gotten way better. I might look into it again.
It has, yeah. They did the Ubisoft treatment to it.
In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So, if you haven't played For Honor yet, now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours.
That's not bad, is it? If you want to play it.
I mean, it's free forever if you get it. So
come, join
All right. I guess I have to go through Uplay, but might as well pick it up.
Yeah.
That's not all.
Loading Uplay right now.
Because building on everything that we've
Or else I'll
learned,
forget. I'll
we're
forget.
now
So.
ready to expand our world.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I had to-
what are they adding? Adding soldiers? So the story of this was actually pretty cool. It was basically like three landmasses get stuck together, and they just
Yeah.
fight constantly forever.
That's, I mean, Magic the Gathering had that as well. It was called Alara, where it was separate planes.
Pirates?
Swirling.
They're adding pirates, dude.
I don't think it's
Maybe.
pirates. He has a scimitar, not a cutlass.
Why is she? I don't understand.
She has.
It's Joan of Arc.
I'm glad they didn't go with like a traditionally like attractive woman, and they went with Bran of Tayak style, which is good. Oof. I hope it's a new faction. Ooh, that guy's dead. Push the arrow out of the way. Do it. She doesn't care. What is that?
We look like a dragon.
Or a wolf's head or something? Dragon Ball
it's
Z
China.
characters. Oh, China? Oh,
Yeah.
that is cool,
The
dude.
Shaolin Warriors.
Yes.
Oh, Greek? No, that's still China. So
That's
they're
still
adding China.
That's cool, man. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he had the glaive, you got the hook swords.
After the great cataclysm that brought knights, Vikings, and samurai to fight, civil war consumed China. Warriors of the Wulin factions fought each other, but
Ubisoft services are currently unavailable.
amid the chaos, 4 warriors.
Yeah, I'm
of
trying
the
to
Wulin
download
were
Uplay right now.
with a new faction, 4 new fighters, visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed, the Marching Fire update is our biggest and most ambitious addition so far.
Yep.
But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request.
A
from
huge,
our
is that supposed to be a Trump
a new
joke?
4v4 multiplayer mode, fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy.
Why would he care about Trump?
You know what it is?
I don't know.
The Castle Siege.
Oof.
So please, allow me to introduce
Siege
you to
mode?
this new mode. Breach.
Breach, okay.
That was totally the huge meme. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Huge. It's got to be huge.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trump.
Trump. He's from New York, and he doesn't say huge. He says huge. It's got to be great. It's got to be huge.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Can't say I ever watch his stuff.
I mean, he's not the leader of your country, so I wouldn't expect anybody to watch his shit.
What up,
I just
bitch? China's here. Get down on your get down on your knees, Guilin.
Yeah, Ubisoft is just nuked right now.
You know what? I'll fuck with some For Honor again. I really didn't like the assassin. That character right there, the one in the hood. She was a bit of a nerd. Oof, that's a finisher. Yeah, they have fucking like siege mode and shit. Okay.
So he's like the berserker for the Vikings.
Well, they have like a heavy, medium, and large, and probably like an assassin class or something.
So are they adding a new class that's like the leader or something?
Maybe, I don't know. The China heroes are going to be cancer. This would be this will probably be like the crew too. Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Indose, brand director on the crew 2. In just a few days,
you must have a bit of a longer delay than I've got.
To get your hands on your dream car, bike.
Because when you say, "Oh, it must be the crew 2," the crew title has already come up.
Motorsports all across the United States. The Crew 2 releases on June 29th, and we are very
Get
happy
that mic away
to
from your
announce
face.
that the open beta will be available.
I'm sorry, but your
PlayStation 4,
plosives are
Xbox
very
One, and PC
noticeable.
on June 21st. But there's more. You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as
Actually,
it
no one
starts.
can preload anything
From all
right
of us
now.
at Ivory Tower,
Nope,
welcome
because
to the Crew
Ubisoft's
2.
thing just took a shit.
No one is
I'm
ever
like-
ready for spikes like this, man. Probably at least 300,000 people trying to do it right now. I've never really been into like this fucking racing style, like open world shit.
Need for Speed did it right. The old Need for Speed games.
That guy looks bored.
Racing's just not really my bag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hang 10, even though you're on a bike, dude.
Donk.
You just scuffed up his wing and probably warped it a bit. Good on you. Now your
Why would
friend's
you-
gonna die.
Yeah.
That thing is not gonna make that jump.
I don't get it. They got the Regency and they got the Deluxe Hotel. Like, what's going on here? Is this just like ads?
Product
My
placement.
My story would be me just driving to work and back.
In a sports car. Oh, multi-track drifting right there. I don't know. I will never play a driving game like that. Unless it's like, you know, Burnout 2 or something like that.
There are people fucking walking there. Don't fucking jump your bike. Exactly, because if it doesn't make that jump, you just murdered a lot of people. and maimed a lot.
Oh,
of
this has
people
got to be
as well.
Assassin's Creed because of the Greek-style helmet.
How can a child save us
can't.
all? If he's sentenced to die.
You let him grow.
Tell me, Nikolaos.
That's
Tell
such a
me before
dumb
you let
assassin
our
name.
son go.
Nikolai. Spelt with a K though.
Oh, it's Sparta.
Where we begin does not define.
Oof. That's a cool looking assassin, man.
Where's the hood though?
You don't need a hood in Origins, dude.
Poseidon.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Boy.
Boy!
Built by friendship. And
Oh, look, the orgies.
love and
Roll out the last gunny.
and bloodshed.
Is that the same guy that did the voice for Of course it's got fucking boating mechanics in it.
You were sent by the gods to protect
Adam
this
Jensen.
world.
I didn't ask for this. What?
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
Blade of Leonidas is the Spear of Destiny.
Yeah. But this is like.
It's probably like a piece of
the
Eden
Spear
or
of
something
Destiny
like.
is supposed to be the spear that pierced Jesus.
Yeah.
Remember.
It's probably a piece of Eden.
fate
Like
of
if we're being
Greece
completely honest about
journeys
Assassin's
with you.
Creed shit.
Okay, I guess I don't care enough about Assassin's Creed to know the fucking lore of it.
Dude,
but
I
it's
don't
like,
care enough either, but the piece of Eden is like
history-
the magical bullshit that they have, so.
But like the history. Okay, it cannot be the Spear of Destiny if it goes off of actual history. Because the whole reason why Rome existed was because Greek failed.
Thank you. I'm Jonathan Dumont, creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is more than just an adventure. It truly is a role-playing journey.
Can I
You will
create
explore on land and sea
my own assassin?
one of the most
No.
iconic
No.
and influential settings
Yeah, so it's not a
in human
roleplay
history.
experience.
Ancient
It's just
Greece.
an Assassin's Creed game.
The golden age of Athens
You role play as
saw
this
the
dude.
rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens, the Peloponnesian War, divided the Greek world and changed the course of history.
It's a cool
In this
helmet
world of
though.
contrast and
Excuse me.
opportunity, this land shaped by the gods.
Sorry. Hay
rages
fever's
a
been
battle
killing me all
between
day.
order
So good.
and chaos. This is where your adventure begins. You, a simple mercenary, an outcast, to take on an incredible quest to save your loved ones and become the legendary Greek hero, Greece
The
desperately.
Greece hero,
Our
Greece
teams in
lightning.
Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project. We have continued to transform Assassin's Creed into an epic RPG experience.
I don't know.
An
about
RPG
that.
in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices. And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character.
Oof.
Okay. Alexios.
Both
Or-
male and female.
Alexios or Cassandra?
I'm gonna pick
But
Sandra.
can we customize him?
Is there boob sliders? Is there genitalia sliders? Is this Conan?
And you play that character
this
for the
Conan?
entire game. You share the bloodline of a legendary Spartan hero and bear his mysterious
Leonidas?
Oh god. Please be Leonidas.
Trying to think of like a Spartan hero.
John Wick.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old
Too late,
enough now.
Floof Knight. It's already
My
done.
father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Well, they made a fucking Rule 34 of
Think
the
of
fucking
Leonidas.
the new
He
character
had
in
great courage, and he made a
Cuphead,
great
like 10 minutes
sacrifice.
after it was announced. So
You share in his blood.
it
and
was
the
animated too.
Leonidas.
They did say it was Leonidas' spear, so yeah.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to powerful ranged, combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
What, you throw the spear? Do you then go?
But
have
he's
to go
not a legendary hero. He died horribly against the Persians.
But he's legendary for dying.
The actual story of the 300 is pathetic. It's nothing like the movie.
And for the first time, we have deeply changed the way we tell stories in Assassin's Creed. You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve
Socrates?
the
I thought it was
situation
spelled with a
without
C.
bloodshed?
The rebel
I guess
had
it's
guards.
the Greek spelling.
I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
I only think of Socrates from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but hey, that's showing my age.
I enjoyed that. I was
should be
just
halfway to
thinking about
Mykonos
the philosopher.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Why do I feel like the lip
Choices are like
sync is
ripples on
off?
water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo. And for you at home, here's a full gameplay sequence of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thank you, have a great E3.
It's gonna play like the other one, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's an Assassin's Creed game. It's going to play like every other Assassin's Creed game.
Well, Origins was different from the other ones by a long stretch, but
Okay, then it's going to play exactly like Origins.
yeah.
I do want to see how the ship combat is.
It's the same as it is in Origins, most likely, where you just sort of like drive around and you sort of can like issue
Minotaur?
commands
Ooh.
and stuff like that. So
They have a Minotaur. It's a statue to us, Dave.
Where's Origins set?
The Minobros.
Origins is set in Egypt.
No, but
Ancient
what
Egypt.
year? What sort of year though?
I don't fucking remember.
Oh, okay.
I think during Ramsey.
Origins was really boring. I got 4 hours in and just gave up.
Of course, it's only Cassandra. Nobody's gonna play Alexius.
I wouldn't walk this. I'd be running. Oh, okay.
No, you gotta check out the booty sway, dude.
There's no booty. She's in leathers.
It's like a short skirt for fucking Greece, man. Come on.
Who is this?
Old man MacGuffin.
Built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary
He's an assassin teacher because he has that
Read
fucking
me the
bracer
note
on.
again. Eagle-bearing Mystios. That's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels who'd pay you handsomely to help us overthrow our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Mystios, our people are dying.
They need to turn off the microphone in the fucking hall or something.
What did your informant tell you?
Word has already spread.
This is
of you
why I
sinking
hate the
those
Assassin's
ships.
Creed
There's
game.
a price on your head.
Walkie-talkie?
Walk and
There's
talking.
also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So, I'm here to
And nobody's gonna walk in game. They're all gonna be like doing a light jog around that guy, waiting for him to fucking get done with his story.
business as usual.
My
then.
pet peeve #1 about video games is when the NPCs walk either faster or slower than your
Thanks,
walk.
Varnavas.
And your run is faster than their walk or jog, whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't know why they do that.
Spot it. Go. I'll handle this.
Fight them for all your worth!
Well, old man MacGuffin's dead.
Why the fuck didn't you just kill them? Like, seriously, just go and kill them. I would kill them. I'd jump in there, man. I'd be like, fuck it. I want XP.
She's a descendant of Leonidas. She can't kill anybody.
Got it. Is that bar down the bottom right supposed to be your wanted level?
Yeah.
You are charged with grand theft horsing.
Yep.
Oh, he's a bounty hunter, named bounty hunter. Okay.
His name is Malos the Invincible. Do you think he's actually invincible?
Well, we just killed him, so I don't think so. Oh, all right.
Wait, she just lit her sword on fire. That's fucking bad for the steel. You know that, right?
It's magic fire, okay?
Is she using Greek? Is she using Greek fire to do it?
I really,
yeah.
Wow, that was a cool backflip thing. Did a little upskirt. I like it. The Spartan kick is great. I'd overuse that like fucking to infinity.
1,000 XP. Who did hold up?
So, assassin, god of war, right?
Now you can pretend to be this mercenary.
Now you're disguised.
Does Assassin's Creed still have the whole like you're in the future and you're in the device?
They killed
thing?
that guy off.
No, no, they still do that storyline. Yeah, in Origins they did have a lady doing that. Yeah.
Well, all I know is they killed off Desmond, and now it's like, where do we go here?
That was probably the most interesting part of that whole thing. But it was kind of interesting because, like, what was it? Black Flag had the best implementation of that, which was you joined a game designer studio, and they were basically remaking historical fucking pirate game. So you had to deep dive on this fucking pirate, and you ended up learning how to be a pirate and learning about how this company is like the fucking literal
What do you want with her?
eventual evil. It was so good. That's why that game is amazing.
The mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about paying me handsomely.
Mercenaries.
God.
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp.
How long do you think she spends every day on her eyebrows?
Than you can carry.
I'm
4
here
hours.
to kill Diocles, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to you. And
How is it that the faces look amazing, but the necklace around her neck, which is literally a focal point, looks fucking 5 polygons?
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are, we'll grind these Athenians into dust.
All right, Spartan. I'll fight with you. But Diocles is mine.
Wow, that was quick. Turn up, go straight into fighting.
What was the historical precedence for like shield maiden type people? Did they care at all? I don't know.
Women in the Greek army?
Yeah, like is there like a precedent for that at all? Or like did they not give a shit?
I don't think they gave a shit, but I know like the Spartan women were all badass.
Yeah, I get that much, but like were they was there people on the battlefield and stuff like that?
Spartan women were considered like among the like same rank as veterans, especially if they've had children.
See, that's kind of interesting. Well, Jesus Christ, they make him out to be like this big hulking dude, but she can like fucking kick him like 900 miles away.
Oh, finally the UB installer is allowing me to download. Oh, ow, right in the nards. See, I'm not a historian, so I don't know what the historical accuracy is about, like a female being able to do this. Well, I mean, no, like, what more to your question is shield maidens in the Greek army. I don't know, you know, but I do know that the Spartan women were
never as hoplites. Okay, all right. I mean, the reason I asked is because like they've always made a big deal about like, you know, including historical characters and stuff like that in this thing.
So is this set in history or fantasy?
A mix.
Okay.
From what
my
people have been
birthday.
trying to pound into my head is that the pieces of Eden are alien tech or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. Like aliens and stuff. That's it.
Looks like it.
Spartan women were like the last resort of the defense. Yeah. Yeah. No, I knew that they were trained in combat.
Hi, everyone.
Combat.
And thank you for joining us. And thanks to everyone watching from home. To our teams, it's an honor to work with some of the best in the world. Congratulations on a great show.
Yeah. That guy's wearing a fucking motorbike helmet.
I am good. I am an
Shut up, let me talk.
I am an optimistic guy, and I am particularly excited about the future of technology and the positive role games will play in shaping our society. To create these games, we need to work even more openly with you, the gamers, because we know when we do that together, everything gets better. So have a great E3. Thank you very much.
All right, gentlemen, let's have a quick conversation about everything that we saw here today. So, going from the top down, let's take a look here. We have Beyond Good and Evil 2. That looked great. That was more Mass Effect than I was expecting it to be, and I'm honestly very happy about that. What did you guys think?
Beyond Good and Evil 2, I'm really excited for. The Division, when you were talking about it, I was like, all right. But when I saw
what
the
it
trailer,
actually was, yeah.
what it actually was, the premise behind it, it really got me into it. I do like post-apocalyptic or dystopian type stories. I think those are really fun. I like the idea of what was that? The Link one, Starlink. I don't think I'll get into it because I don't like playing consoles like that with the toys and stuff. But I think it's a really nice idea, and I do like how they're doing a callback to Star Fox. Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed. It just looked like God of War, TBH.
What did you think of Transference?
I'm really confused on what that is. Is that like, is it supposed to be like a horror game?
Yeah, it kind of looks like Soma, to be honest with you.
It kind of, man, Game Grumps did this game that one of the I guess the main guy behind Metal Gear series made, where you go through this house in a continuous loop, and every so often something's changed.
Oh, you mean IPI or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. You go through it, you just keep going through this house, you know, and then you eventually go into the bathroom. There's like a fetus in the sink.
Yeah.
It just kind of felt like that. So I guess I will have to play it to know.
So if you go to the actual Ubisoft Twitch account, they actually do have the Division 2 running right now.
Okay.
Hang on real quickly. I think I got two. Wait, is that? I think I got two things.
I mean,
1 second.
For me, yeah, I'm not really interested in the horror game. I'm not a horror person. It's definitely not my thing. The the Cell game, whatever it's called, Skull and Crossbones, whatever it's called.
Skull and Bones. Yeah.
Skull and Bones. I think I need to see more of it before I go. Yeah, I want to do this because I wasted like 50 quid on that other one. The other pirate one that was released by Rare.
Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves. I actually enjoyed Sea of Thieves.
So
I've not had anyone to play
beta?
with.
Did you play the beta of that though?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I missed out on it.
Okay.
Everyone was playing it, and then I bought it, and then I had no one to play with.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. I really wanna sit down and get a crew to do the new content, which is fighting a giant shark.
I'd like to play any of the content, but yeah.
Yeah, so Skull and Bones looks pretty nice. I think the only one that I'm really excited for, though, is Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
TBH.
I mean, I don't have like the background with that game at all, so I mean, I'd potentially I'd want to look at the first one.
You should.
But I am definitely I'm definitely like interested in it because it probably ticks all my boxes of what I like in games. I think I like sci-fi or science fantasy or whatever you want to call it. You know, whatever genre it falls under.
I mean, it looks like even if you didn't play the first one, this one, because the first one was like a very interesting, different game from what you'd imagine. But it's not going to be like the second one for sure. It's going to be like Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2 almost change, I think, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh my God, Guild Wars. Oh God.
I wouldn't mind trying the game that's on free.
For Honor.
For Honor. Yeah, I'll give that. Especially if it's free
it right now.
I'll download it in a bit.
I just activated it. You just go right on the Uplay. It's right on the front. You know, I played in the beta, so I hope my beta stuff doesn't transfer over because I'd like to choose a different faction.
Yeah.
So.
It's also kind of interesting as well that like they didn't have any Splinter Cell stuff, and the reason why Splinter Cell came up is because they actually had like a Sam Fisher tie-in for their Ghost Recon game, Wildlands, a while back, and everyone was thinking that they would have a Splinter Cell game coming up, and they didn't show anything, so that's kind of interesting. And I guess like that's pretty much everything, right? Like, what was the standout game for you guys? Both, I guess, Beyond Good and Evil. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, for me it was Beyond Good and Evil. That was the one thing I was just like, oh my God, this is my childhood.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play that game, but I honestly think that I'm really excited for what they're doing, especially with like not separating people out with the Division content again. Like, I really appreciate that. Like, if this trend continues in modern gaming, where developers just make DLC for free and just expand on their game as an actual service, I'm okay with that. Like, that is a trend that can continue 100%. So
I think. The one reason why I shy away from EA is because EA is notorious for being like, here's the bun, here's the meat, here's the bun, and then you want everything else? DLC.
Yeah, but Ubisoft was notorious for that as well for a bit, weren't they?
They can only so this is the first time in the history of Battlefield that they're actually going to have that. So I think people are going to be very surprised, and honestly, like I'm all for like people changing and companies changing for the better, because they can only go up and they can only like make shitty content for a certain amount of time. But
before people just say fuck it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? People have to be willing to like understand that companies are changing, and that's the biggest problem that I have with gamers as it is right now. Like if you talk to someone like Peachy Pixel or something like that, there's like, nah, Ubisoft never touches that shit ever again. It's like, dude, here's the thing, like their content is like going to be there regardless of whether you want it to or not, and they're doing things to make their customers happier, whether or not you wish to you think that's going to be a case or not. And they've only done it with every single game they've released in the past couple of years, so like it's a track record that says otherwise. So I don't know, like I think people need to be a little bit more open-minded about this sort of stuff, to be honest with you.
I like companies like CD Projekt Red with The Witcher. Like The Witcher 3, they released like 16 cosmetic DLCs for free when they could have easily just tacked on a $2, $3, $5 price tag to it.
Well, that's the thing. You gotta understand, right? Here's the thing that people don't understand about this sort of shit. Making games in America is fucking expensive. Making games in Poland, dirt fucking cheap. That's the difference, right? The difference there is a fucking humongous amount. I know, I live in fucking Poland, even in Warsaw, where the cost of living is super expensive. It doesn't matter. Like the fucking, so I was getting paid American dollars in Poland, and I was in the 1% of Poland, 100%, like hands down, easily. And like the average cost of the average salary here is like 4,000 zlotys, right? Is like a good salary. And
what's the conversion on that?
That's like $500 a month in America.
Okay, that's
it's more like $1,000 a month, probably.
$1,000 a month. Okay, that's more, because like I used to work like $10 an hour, only could go up to 19.5 hours when I was in college, and I was making like 200. Oh yeah, no, 500 makes more sense.
Yeah.
But you're talking about a career, so
this is career pay as well, like, you know.
Yeah.
And so the cost of, so they can afford to do that sort of stuff. It's not a problem. And you know, as a result, they've got this like weird zeitgeist around them, and that's all well and good and all that stuff, but you got to remember that business is business, and to a certain degree, the people that, you know, own shares in a company have a large majority say in what goes on. So the fact that they've made these changes, which is probably against their wishes of like the CEOs and the holders of the company, and then they've made something good, it's like, yeah, no, it's good.
There's a difference between doing a DLC that should have been part of the main game and putting it behind a paywall, and doing something that CD Projekt did, which was, you know, Blood and Wine and Heart of Stone were their own contained stories.
Yeah.
They had nothing. I mean, they had something to do with The Witcher, but it wasn't like mainly impactful on the main story.
Anyways, we gotta move on, because we got the PC gaming show is going to come up pretty soon, about 15 minutes. But yeah, there's reasons for that, and I'm just happy that companies are changing, to be honest with you.
I think for me then, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is definitely something that I'm very interested in, and even maybe The Division as well is perhaps in there.
Division is good stuff, man.
But I wouldn't want to play it by my. I guess that's a game that you want to play with a group of friends rather than just by yourself.
No, The Division is actually like pretty self-contained. Like, you can have a good time with it by yourself. But you know, myself and Floof and other people like that will probably be playing it. So yeah. Anyways, we've done this before for all the other shows, but what do you rate this out of 10? This is pure enjoyment of the stuff and how it surprised you. So James, out of 10, what do you rate the Ubisoft presentation?
7 or 8, I'd say. Pretty average. Well, no, above average. Not because average would be 5, but so 7 or 8. So just above average. I found it quite enjoyable. There are some bits that weren't really my cup of tea or bag, but other than that, I don't think there was anything wrong with it.
Yep. Zippy, what do you rate it?
Out of enjoyment, this is how I enjoyed the content.
The content, and you know, what you expected out of it and what you got from it and all that sort of stuff. Like, just as a whole, a feeling.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oof!
It started off really fucking strong.
Yeah.
With that Just Dance.
So this is better than the Square Enix one, then? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. I will say that I was like, when I saw the Just Dance, when they were doing Just Dance with the fucking Panda, I was like, what the fuck is this? And then it got me really into wanting to watch what else that they were going to come out with.
Yeah, it set the mood pretty well. I would agree with that.
And I think that, and they kept that up. Even the guy who wouldn't stop throwing his hands, I docked it a point for that. It would have been 10 because they kept that up.
That triggered you, didn't it?
It did. As somebody who talks with his hands a lot and had to be on stage where the director and the department lead was like, if you move your hands again, we're going to tie rocks to your wrist so you cannot lift them. And it's like, so yeah, it triggered me a little bit. But they rode that high from Just Dance. They rode that throughout the show, and I think that was really good. When they revealed Star Fox, it's like, even if it dipped down, when they revealed that Star Fox is going to be part of Starlink, brought it right back up.
So for me, let's do the count. Beyond Good and Evil, Division 2. Those are really, really good. I like what they're doing with For Honor. I like their introduction. I like that they were personal and not just like, here's a bunch of fucking, videos, right? I like that they came out and talked about stuff. I like that they had audience participation. I liked a lot of things about it. I'm a little disappointed that Skull and Bones is still only multiplayer. I think they're pissing in the pool a little bit there. I think they could do so much more with a single player pirate game that looks and feels and has that sort of aesthetic. But you can't win them all. So I'm gonna.
It's gonna end up like Subnautica then if it's just a single player. You know, because then it's like, well, I want that multiplayer.
I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10.
A solid 7.
Solid
Nice.
7. Yeah. It's not as high as Bethesda, which is my highest one, but Bethesda had a lot going for it. You know, they did a lot of good stuff with that. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. We're going to jump straight into the PC Gamer show, which starts in about 15 minutes. So, boys, do you want to stick around or do you want to jump out?
Yeah, I said I'd stick around.
How long is the PC one?
Probably about the same length, but like an hour and a half, probably.
An hour and a half?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got to make dinner.
Okay. Well,
because I have people coming over.
No worries. All right, so we'll just go to a break screen while I set up all the cameras and stuff, and yeah, should be good.
See you later,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.